Hey, hi, hello, yo, what's up YouTube? It's Cyan and I'm back with another video. I figured since we were going straight soon into back to school season and back to college and for many new students, I'd give y'all some lessons on what I've learned my last 2 years in college. If you didn't know, I am going into my junior year at St. Louis University in St. Louis, Missouri, majoring in political science and communication with an emphasis in journalism and media studies, and I have experienced a lot as my first 2 years in college, from being a student leader, learning my scholarship program, to even falling on my face and having some traumas in college. I have learned so much, and I want to pass it on to ensure many first-year students can really go into it with an open mind, but also being prepared and clothed with the right tools to succeed and survive in their first year as a college student. If you would have told me that at 17 I would go through things that I went through my first few months in college, I would not believe you. Guys, I went through actually so much. From good and the bad, and it really has changed into who I am today. And college is such a beautiful thing. It's a very unique experience, getting to be away from home and getting to really learn how to live on your own, how to make your own decisions, and really be able to be a human being outside of the parental guidelines you might have. It's really learn who you truly are, and it's such a cool thing, but it can also be very hard because it's uncharted waters. So I want to kind of go through my experiences here. I have my iPad and I am ready to get going. First, nobody is coming to find you. Guys, I really love to say I'm the biggest extrovert introvert. I love speaking to people, but at the same time, I find it so hard to make friends. And the biggest lesson I learned in college is that you really have to be open to pushing yourself to go outside, to talk to people. People won't sometimes come straight to you and flock towards you and find you. You have to find your group of people. The first group of people you might meet might not be your people. You have to take multiple times to do so. And I think for me, when going to college, I didn't think it would take multiple tries, but it definitely did. So being able to understand that and move gracefully and still really be keeping up the faith when it can be hard to feel as if you don't have your circle is so important, especially if you are maybe a person of color at a predominantly white institution. It can be hard to find your space, but eventually you'll find it. You just have to keep pushing, making effort, saying, hey, let's go eat lunch together, let's go hang out, let's go to this event. Even if you're scared, do it and have fun. This kind of goes with lesson 1. Your comfort zone will keep you lonely. You really do have to step outside the box, and if you don't, you will get left behind. And there are so many things I never thought I would do, including going to crazy stores at 2 a.m, going on crazy runs, doing some crazy fun things because I just wanted to hang out and be friends with people. And I found out that when doing those things, they created the best memories and experiences, but also stepping out of my comfort zone of just staying at home allowed me to make friendships and create different relationships. So if you want to really create those bonds, you have to step out your comfort zone. I hate being out the house past 9 p.m, but I had to do that. I hated bring people into my space to have people come over and talk to them, and you don't have to do that. That's not what you have to do, but that's what I felt the need to do to get comfortable with people and have to really push myself to be my best extrovert self at times. And it can be hard, it can be scary, but if you put yourself out there, you will stop yourself from being lonely, and that takes stepping out of your comfort zone. Lesson 3 is something I had to really learn, and still to this day is very hard for me. Everyone is not your friend, and that is okay. Every person you meet does not have to be a main character in your story, and you don't have to be a main character in their story either. Be fine with saying hi and never saying hi again, especially when it comes to your circles. It can be so easy to get lost in this person and how they look on the outside, but they can be going through a whole lot that you don't want any bounds in or any hands or feet in. Even when it comes to maybe habits you don't want to pick up, you might have to just stop and say, hey, I respect you, you are cool people, but I can't talk to you, I can't be around you, I can't surround myself with you, and that's okay. Create some boundaries. Know that everyone won't like you. That was so hard for me to understand, guys. I'm a serial people pleaser. I love people. Even some of my sorority sisters didn't like me at first because they were just oh, she's just too much. And you might be too much or too little for some people, and that's okay. You will find your people who you fit right in with and will laugh and hee hee ha ha all night, but that will not be everybody, and that is okay. But it is a hard pill to swallow sometimes. This is a very important one. Number 4 is find your backbone. My first few months, I had some roommate issues, and it really kind of put a dimming light on my experience as a college student, even my personality, from cyberbullying to in-person rumors and things. It was just a hard time. So my biggest advice to myself and to new students is to always first have those boundaries and set expectations to your roommate, but also for whatever in your life, not just in your roommate relationships, have boundaries and have a backbone. And if you don't have a backbone, find someone who will have one for you. For me, that was like my mom, my family, and then again, reaching out to campus leaders. So I reached out to the student development office. I reached out to the dean of students because I needed help, I needed support, and I felt like I wasn't getting what I needed done. And I was too scared to speak for myself. Looking back, I knew I was like, I should have probably just did this and went about my day. But I'm a very nice person and I sometimes get pushed over. And so if you feel that way too and you are the type of person who doesn't like confrontation or conflict, you need to at least find someone who will help you when you fail to use the words or resources yourself to do what you need to do. And that is really, really important to grow, to learn, and to be an adult is make adult decisions, have adult conversations, and move on like an adult too. Next, this is so important and it's underrated. School has to come first. When you're in college, you are invited to so many different things, from clubs to events to parties to social outings outside of campus. It can be hard to really remember, oh shoot, I'm a student. And so I just want to tell you that your scholarship, which is like your education, should always, always, always come first. They always say students get degrees. They don't get internships though. They don't get resume building opportunities. They don't get letters of recommendations. You need to make sure your grades come first. Go to office hours, get acquainted with the leadership at your school and universities because they will help you in the future, and get in your career services center so you can get your own internship, so you can be successful and get your butt out, get a job, and be the best you can be in whatever professional avenue you want to go into. My next lesson is to be intentional with your organizations. If you didn't know, I'm in a acapella group called Decadence. It's a co-ed acapella group and it's so much fun, but it's a lot of work. But I think with that too, if you have something fun that aligns with your personal hobbies and fun things, you have to also pick different groups that will also build your resume and go with your major. I'm political science, so what do? I'm also in Model UN. I also work as a social media coordinator for a nonpartisan political news system. So that works for my journalism, communication, and also political science. There are things that I do that fit kind of both. And even YouTube can be used to be a bolster resume for journalism and media studies. So you need to find things that will, yes, support you when it comes to fun, but also have a couple clubs that will support your resume and things you do out in your community. And that's third thing, do one that will benefit other people, like community service work. I'm in a sorority and we pride ourselves on being of service to all mankind. And so with that, we go out and serve in our communities all across the world as different chapters. And then also I'm an MLK scholar at my university. So that means that we focus on social justice and advocacy. And beyond that, also I founded my own nonprofit where I help the unhoused too. So with those things, I kind of have the great balance of fun, service, social justice, and then community service, political science, communication, all those things. It can be really easy to like, join everything. So pick like 3 or 4. Coming from a person who does everything in the world, please pick 3, because if you pick more and then do other, it can be hard to keep up with your school and with everything else. And I don't want that to be you. It's very hard to get back up once you're down. Lesson 7, and this is going to be kind of a random one. It is okay to be broke. Along with being a student, I also work a part-time job. I work at a sushi restaurant, and I have learned though that I had to take breaks because I have to be a student first. And with that came me being broke. And I want to just encourage you, it is okay to be a broke college student. It's a part of the experience. You know, we're all struggling together. And there are times where you will see certain people at your university who might have more, who might be doing all these things. You're like, oh my God, do not compare yourself to other people. Make it an avenue to have fun and be innovative. Because I was broke with my friends, we all took our little last and went to a grocery store and bought some groceries and made meals for each other. So we were able to like kind of come together. Go to different events and parties that have food and go get some food. And maybe go thrifting with your friends too. It's okay to not have a lot of money in college because everyone's in the same boat, but you have to get innovative to really ensure you're having the best fun, utilizing your resources, and also being really kind to the environment too. So don't sleep on being broke. Just one up. Lesson 8, stay teachable. In college, you will come across obviously classes where you have to learn and study and grow scholastically, but outside of college, I have done so much growing on different ways people think. You kind of become like a little bit of an anthropologist in college yourself because you're learning about different people and taking their cultures into your experience and how you can apply them. And so getting to experience that is so much fun, but it can also be so daunting to see how different people act and really speak and respect each other. So getting to learn those things and being teachable about things that they're doing and then applying that and taking the best of those things for your best self is so important. Also because just right now we're in a climate politically where things are always changing. Opinions are kind of crazy right now and things are going on that shouldn't be going on. So it's important to stay informed, be able to be taught, be able to sit back in the back and listen, and then also come to the forefront and use your opinion for good, for justice, and to be of service to people in the correct way, because that's what you do as a student. And then when you go into the real world, you can teach others how to do the same thing. Okay, and then here's some of my final thoughts. I think it is so important to just soak up the experiences of college. I can't believe I'm halfway done. It's crazy to think that in 2 years I'll be walking across the stage, turning the tassel, and turning a new page into my life. Really soak up this time. It's not forever. Make friends in all years. This is a crazy one, but a lot of my friends have graduated or are graduating this year or next year, and I realized that, oh shoot, I have to make friends again because all my friends are leaving. Take care of yourself. When you're lost in all the fun things, it can be hard to remember you're actually a human too, and that's so important. Do all the fun things, go fun places, explore the city. I live in St. Louis, but I also go to school in St. Louis, and I thought I would hate it, but actually I love it. I think it's the best. So explore places you've never been before, try new foods, try new things, and don't be afraid to reach out, talk to people, and DM people too. It can be so scary, guys. I think this year, this past year, I DM'd people and I was like, hey, let's go out. And I'm like, I don't even know these people. And so to do that and be afraid but do it anyways and then have fun is just so awesome and so cool. And I never thought I'd be that person because, again, in my first few months, I was just terrified, kind of sad, kind of depressed, and kind of all over the place. So to see where I am now, having all these fun pictures with friends, going all these fun places and things, even going on trips to see my friends in different cities and states has been the best time. It's so important to just walk into doors sometimes. I think we forget that we are paying for this university. We're paying for the doors, the walls, everything. And so I made an effort this year to take advantage of that. We have this one building where literally all the administrative people live when they work. So our school president, vice presidents, etc. Every Wednesday, my vice president of student development, he had office hours, and I would go and just talk, advocate for students who didn't feel heard, talk about my own experiences, and just have fun in there. And now this has led to me being a student teacher for his class next semester. So you never know what things like that can lead to, but also you can advocate for other people, meet new people, and find new experiences. And I think that's the best part about college, is all three of those things and four things combined together to make who you are as a person. I low-key don't want this to end. I was just telling my mom I miss college, and it kind of sounds bad. I didn't tell her this part. Don't Mom, if you see this, I'm so sorry, girly. I was like, I want to go home. And I didn't mean here at my house. I meant at school, because the people there, the space I had to kind of cultivate a safe space for me, where it was my house, my dorm, my little 2x2 dorm and baby bathroom, has become my safe space. Now that I get my own 2-bedroom apartment next year, I'm so excited to be able to spread my wings, learn how to cook, and go into my next 2 years to be the best leader, servant, and person in my job I can be. So I hope this kind of helped you out. I hope this gives you some inspo on what you can do when you go to college. So that's all I really have for y'all today. Thanks for watching my YouTube video. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great night. Have a great school semester. And roll bills, I guess. See you in the next video. Please subscribe. Please like. Bye.